Welcome, friends, to another 5-minute episode of Museum of Aquarium and Pet History. So today we're going to talk about elephants. I love elephants. Who doesn't love elephants? When I was a kid at the San Diego Zoo, they used to have a peanut machine. You put a quarter in, or maybe it was a dime, and they get peanuts, and you can actually feed the elephants. Now, those days aren't political anymore. You can't do it, so I'm very sad. But you can have elephant fish bowls. So I'm going to show you. This is a modern elephant fishbowl right here, imported from China, still available. They even send you the little rocks to go with it. Is it collectible? Well, maybe someday, maybe in 30 years or so. But this is available. They have a mermaid one as well, but this is the elephant one. So it's actually very interesting. Not very much water. And this part it looks like is it wood? Nope, it is ceramic, painted to look like wood with a little ceramic top. So that is a Chinese elephant fishbowl. All right, now let's show you some vintage ones. So this looks like an elephant fishbowl, but it's not. This was made by the Cooperative Flint glass company in the 1920s, and they made them in 3 different sizes and 3 different colors. And these were for a compote to put, fruit or something in, or to put decorations in. When they made a smaller one, you could put candy in. But they were never made as fish bowls. But they are very cool. And Jasper now is interrupting. Okay, so we had to break there for Jasper. But the coolest fishbowl that I only have, well, there's only one in the museum, and it's the only one I've ever seen. And this is one that was imported in the 1920s, probably from Poland or from the Czechoslovakia. Amazing work of art. I mean, they had to add the legs to it in glass. They had to add the ears to it. They had to add the tusk to it. And it has a small cutout here, but a fairly large, larger than the other bowl area for guppies or that kind of thing. So that is, this was from the Mary Ryan organization, which was an importer from back east that imported things like this from Eastern Europe. So that's the only one we have in the collection, and it's the only one I've ever seen, and that's the Mary Ryan elephant. Pretty cool. So the aquarium elephant is pretty amazing. It is at Disneyland currently. It was made in around the early 1990s, and it's 6.5 feet long, it's 3 feet wide, and it's 5 feet tall. It holds about 300 gallons. The man who made it spent 3 years carving it out of a block of lucite. Nobody carves lucite. He actually designed tools to carve the lucite, to carve this gigantic elephant aquarium, which was pretty spectacular. It sort of disappeared. I remember seeing it at a pet trade show in Long Beach, and then it just disappeared off the face of the earth. And then all of a sudden it pops up at Disneyland. And it was first in the arcade, and they filled it full of pennies, and they named it Penny. And then after the arcade, it went to the Gibson Girl ice cream parlor, and I remember seeing it there, actually, at the ice cream parlor. And then it disappeared again. And my nephew found me a picture of it, and it was on top of the gift shop in Adventureland. So it was right across the street from the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse on the roof of Adventureland, of the gift shop in Adventureland, like coming out of a crate. And it's, again, it's lucite, and it's like a blue glowing lucite. So it's really beautiful. And I can't imagine, it took this guy 3 years to make it. It was offered for sale in the Neiman Marcus catalog, the Christmas catalog of 1994, for $120,000. So I don't know if the one at Disneyland is this particular one, or if the guy made a copy of it. I'm not sure, I can't say. There is a rumor that Walt Disney bought it for his wife, Lillian, and she decided she didn't have enough room in the house for it, so she donated it to Disneyland. So that's one of the rumors. I'm not sure if that's true or not. The one thing that I do know is that it is lucite, it's not glass, so it is a plastic resin kind of material. When you paint with that kind of lucite paint, it is very UV tolerant, but not when you have plastic lucite. It's not UV tolerant. So being on the roof outside at the gift shop at Disneyland, it's going to fade, it's going to crack, it's going to be damaged. So all I have to say to Disneyland is, hey, you can donate it to the museum. It would be a great donation, huge tax write-off. You know, all you need is an appraisal, which I'm sure you guys know a lot of appraisers. Just get an appraisal, donate it to us, get the tax write-off, and we'll put it in the museum. It'll be there for everybody to see and enjoy. That way you don't have to keep lugging it around, moving it from place to place, thinking, where am we going to put the damn elephant? Nope, you could put it at the museum. We'll take it, hands down. So that's all I have for elephants. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, see you next week.